everyone, welcome to my channel. If you haven't been here, welcome back if you have. So today we're going to talk about RSD. In case you didn't know, RSD is Record Store Day and it was announced this year for the 12th of April. So first of all, I'm going to start by telling you what I want this year. Then I'm going to tell you about other years and other experiences that I've had. And then I'll give you tips and tricks. Okay, so we're first going to start by my 2025 RSD want list. So this year I want Taylor Swift and Post Malone Fortnite 7-inch that doesn't have a quantity announced yet. Gracie Abrams live at Radio City Music Hall, 12K, so it's limited to 12K. Charlie XX and Billie Eilish Guess, 10K. Charlie XCX Number 1 Angel, 10K. Leve A Night at the Symphony Hollywood Bowl, 15K. Griff live at Alexandra Palace, 4K, and that's only available in the UK and Ireland, because the UK list also is the Ireland list. Don't ask me, it's just how it works. And then Wicked the soundtrack's limited to 2K. So all of these releases, so I'll try to explain to you. Basically, this day is to celebrate record stores and to drive people into record stores that normally people wouldn't go as much. More people would buy online instead of just going to stores. RSD, you basically cannot buy online unless it's the leftovers on the Monday, the 14th in this case. But yeah, that's how it works. Don't ask me why. So if something doesn't, if does in your local store something doesn't sell out, and they'll have it on online, they'll probably will still have in stock on Sunday. But most bigger releases will sell out within minutes of the store opening. So that's why you hear a lot of people talking about lining up, because that's what a lot of people do. Now, what I've seen, it's a trend in the US that people line up at 2, 3 a.m. for RSD. I've never had an issue. I also don't live in a massive city, but also I've lived in the second biggest city in Portugal, and I was first in line, arriving there 2 hours before the store opened. So I got there at 8 a.m. and the store opened at 10 a.m. But what I've seen also in Ireland is that stores normally open earlier, and I don't know if it's in all countries, but at least in Ireland I've seen, and I think in the US they also do this. Stores on RSD open earlier, so people don't need to wait as much. But at the same time, it'll drive people earlier there, so I don't know if it works or not. But first tip, call your store. Probably you should have already done that, because yesterday, the 18th, was the last day for stores to put their orders in. But if you still want to double check if they ordered something that you want, check it. And then the day before RSD, so the Friday the 11th, go to the store and ask about quantities and what they got. So you have the fair idea. Okay, so the record that I want is limited to 10K. They got 10. Ooh, let me think. A lot of people want this. Okay, not that many people. Do I live in a big town or a small town? Okay, it's not really wanted. Small town. Okay, I think I'm fine. Let me get there. X. Okay, the Gracie Abrams record is limited to, I don't know, 10K? Is it that? To 12K. My store got 2. It's a small town, but most people want it. They said they got a lot of people coming for it. Let me get there like 1-2 hours before the store opens. For example, I'll try to be there around my store at 8, 1 hour before they open. I know it might be a bit risky, but for example, last year, one of the stores had 4 people in line, and the other one had no one, so I was first in line. So, and the 2 stores are very close together. And what I also do is see which store has the most things that I want. For example, both of them had around, actually, the one that had most people in line was the one that I prefer. But then also had another release that I would have liked to have, but then the release that I most wanted, that was the Olivia Rodrigo one, I wouldn't been able to get because they got 4 and there were 4 people in line. What if the 4 people wanted the Olivia Rodrigo no account release? So what I'm gonna do now is tell you my experience in past years. So RSD 2023, I went to Taylor Swift Long Pond Studio Sessions, 75K. That's what the RSD website said. I was able to get it. I have the store that I went to had quite a few. I was able to get it. It's here. Actually, I was in a store. My dad was in another. Actually, it was my dad who was able to get it for me. But, yeah. If, for example, I was first in line in the other store, if my dad weren't able to get this, I would have been able to get it. So it really depends. Also, call your store. That's it. Now, for RST Black Friday 2023, you have I wanted Olivia Rodrigo Guts the Secret Tracks, limited 7.5k. I was also able to get it. RST Black Friday, there's not as much people lining up because it's a lot smaller and it's on a Friday. That's something that I've noticed, and that's a great thing for you to know. So yeah, I was able to get it. It's here. It's here. Then for RST 2024, the first year that I was able to get everything, so I wanted Paramore Read This Is Why Complete Edition, limited to 10k, Sabrina Carpenter Feather, this was US only and it was limited to 2k, Holy Humberstone and Muna Into Your Room, limited to 1,750, okay. I wasn't able to get any of those 3, but I was able to get Paramore and David Byrne, Hard Times Burning Down a House, limited to 5k, Noah Khan, I Was I Am, limited to 33k, Olivia Rodrigo, Noah Khan, Stixies and Lacey, limited to 34k, and I was able to get those 3. For RC Black Friday, so last year in RC Black Friday I had a want list, I was able to get it, but one of the records I got for Christmas, so yeah. But I wanted Billie Eilish, Hit Me Hard, and soft isolated vocals for limited to 25k, Noah Khan, Town Hall limited to 15k, and Olivia Rodrigo, Gut Spilled limited to 30k. The one that I got for Christmas was the Gut Spilled limited to 30k. As you can see here, I got it. It's the RST one. It's not a repress. I have the RST one. And I've already told you what I want for RST 2025. So let's not go over that one back again. So what I tell you is basically talk to your store and get there early if they don't have a lot and a lot of people want it. Talk also to them asking how many people have been calling in asking about this release or that one, because that's also key to know what you should, how early you should be there. Because if you see, okay, this is very limited, but they're getting 10 and no one has called in for that one, okay, I'm definitely gonna get it no matter what time. Maybe not definitely, but very likely. Now, if they got 10 and 15 people called and they're going to be there and they are in front of you, you're not getting that. I guarantee you, if they got 10, the 15 people in front of you want it, you're not getting that. That's guaranteed. That's the thing. You need to work with your store to know where you want to reach and where you want to get. And like the most important thing, honestly, is to have fun. And at the end of the day, it's just final. If you miss out on one or two, also don't go for scalpers. Wait until the Monday. First of all, during the weekend, a lot of stores will start updating what they got left and what they're going to do online. So Instagram, TikTok, search to all of them stores online, physical stores. They also have an online store. For example, I know quite a lot. In my RSC vlog, I can talk to you about that because I'm going to do an RSC vlog, and yeah. But you can work with them, talk to them. If you see you weren't able to get everything, go online, get as many stores as you can, and then see what time they're dropping their things at, and try to be in the website at that time if they have something that you want, and instantly put it in the cart. Check out. That's what I'll say if you really want something. For example, if I don't get the Taylor Swift, Gracie Abrams, or the Wicked one, I'm going to be trying to get it online. Those are the 3 ones that I want the most. Also would love to get Griff, Leve, Charlie XX, and Billie Eilish and Charlie XX. That's why they're in my want list. But I've got priorities, and the top 3 are Wicked, not in any order, Taylor Swift and Grace Abrams. Then I'd say it's like Charlie and Billie, then Leve, then Charlie, then Griff. But I'll see if I get those top 3 and my store has any of the other ones. I'm gonna get them. If they don't have the top 3 and they have all the other ones, I might not get all of them because I'm not sure what's the pricing going to be in the stores that I want. So yeah, I think it's the moral of the story. Like, have fun, work with the stores, research a lot, because if you have 10 record stores around you, call them all to request the records. Because mainly for this Taylor Swift, they're not going to have that stock. They're going to sell that out. And then in the day before, talk to all of them and see what quantities they got and try to work. See what, like, one has all the ones that you want, but only has 1 each. Then the other one doesn't have 2 that you want, but the ones that you want the most they have, and they have like 10 of each. You're not going to be able to get all of them, but at the same time you are more likely to get on that one. Do you know what I mean? So try to work with that. Yeah. So these are my tips. I know maybe they weren't that helpful. Maybe they were. Maybe these things that I said are basic things. I've been doing RSD since 2023. It's going to be like my 1, 2, 3, 4th RSD, including RSD Black Friday. Will be my 3rd one, normal one. So what I can tell you is that have fun. You're going to be around people that love music as much as you. Wear merch. Yeah. Have fun. That's all I'll tell you. It's a day to support your local stores. Even if you have nothing in the list that you want, go to your store. Hang around. Buy something. Some stores have cool activities and live music on RSD. Enjoy. That's all I'll tell you. Yeah. Thank you so much. You can follow me on my socials down here. They're also linked on my Linktree that has my earbuds, Goodreads, Discogs, Instagram, TikTok, all of that. And also they have loads of fun alerts that you can check out there. Yeah, thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye.